Yo, what's going on, people? You already know who it is. It's your boy Nando 787, and today we're with my boy Rayshawn Jenkins, the safety for the Jaguars. We're about to do an interview for him. Come check us out. Yo, what's going on? You already know who it is. It's your boy Nando 787. I'm here with my boy Rayshawn Jenkins, safety for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Shout out to Two-Way. We're going to be talking about that in just a little bit. But yeah, we're going to start a simple haircut. You know, he doesn't do much. He just gets it low on the sides, gets a little tint and stuff, get him lined up, get him cleaned up. Hey, I've been waiting on this interview. I'm super excited. Rayshawn, I appreciate you, my guy.
Yes, sir. You already know.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Rayshawn, tell us a little bit about Rayshawn Jenkins. Who is Rayshawn Jenkins? Like, where are you from? How you started playing football, you know, and then we'll go.
Shoot, like you say, Rayshawn Jenkins. I'm from St. Petersburg, Florida, so that ain't too far away from here. It's like 3 hours south near Tampa. Yeah, man, I've been playing football since I was 8 years old. You know, I'm a born ball player, man. I'm now the starting safety for the Jacksonville Jaguars. I went to college at Miami, from the south side of St. Petersburg, Florida. I got 18. Well, I'm one of 18. That's a lot. I ain't met nobody who got more siblings than me.
How many guys are from your siblings? Like, how many are boys?
It's 7 boys, so it's 7 total boys, and it's 11 girls.
Dang.
Yeah, so yeah,
that's quite a bit.
Yeah, that's quite a bit.
That's quite a bit. So, tell me a little bit, like, how was it growing out, having so many brothers or so many sisters and stuff? Like, was it tough? Like you know, like, how was it?
No, shit, I thought it was normal. Shoot, I just thought it was normal. You know, growing up where I grew up at, you just, you know what I'm saying? It's pretty normal.
It's just what it is.
It is what it is, right? You feel me? Yeah. I think I got the biggest family in St. Pete.
Yeah.
I want to say, yeah. Yeah, you can quote me on that, too.
I would believe so. I would believe so. Hey, Rayshawn, so you from St. Petersburg. You born and raised in St. Pete, huh?
Born and raised.
Born and raised in St. Pete. So, you were born and raised in St. Pete. Grow up. What did you do growing up? Like, you know, like, did you play other sports? Did you just get right into football? Like, how was your childhood? Was it crazy, like, having to, like, were you guys all the time outside? Like, what was it like?
So I was outside a lot, like a lot. And I was like, I used to play sports a lot and I used to fight a lot. It was like my two main things I did. I fought and I did sports. You feel me? Like, I'll be at the court running whatever fives or whatever it may be. You might be running 21. That's what we played a lot when I was a kid coming out. We played a lot of like 21 on the court and stuff. I know that used to get real physical out there. My mama used to, you feel me, have us in a lot of stuff. So I know that's just what I did growing up. I was outside. I was a track runner too.
Track?
Yeah, I did track. I'm 2-time state champion in the state of Florida.
What you run, 100, 200?
110 hurdles. I did 110 hurdles, you feel me? I was ranked 15th in the state and like 75th in the nation. So I was in the top 100 in the nation. So I was pretty straight in that.
So you was already an athlete. You was athletic growing up.
I told you I was a born. You feel me? I was a born baller.
Okay. I like that. So so you say you played basketball, you played all that. When did you go into football? Like, was it like very, very young or?
Yeah, 8 years old. I went into football. My daddy came and got me from. You know, he picked me up one day and just took me to my grandma's house and started throwing the football with me. And from there, you know, it just kind of took off. I kind of just fell in love with the sport, and yeah.
So 8 years old, you was still in elementary school. When did you start playing like real tackle football?
8 years old, that same year.
So you started playing tackle football?
Yeah, same year. As soon as I found out about it, like 2 months later, I signed up and we got into it. It was crazy.
Tackle football. You never played flag.
Yeah, never played flag, never played JV.
Wow. So from there you went. Did you play every step? Like you played middle school, high school, college?
I ain't play middle school. I played. So I played Little League up until I was 14, and then I just went straight into high school, 9th grade. You feel me? I got a scholarship to this military school in my town for sports, and I went there. And then I went to college at Miami, and then I'm here.
So
No, I got drafted by LA.
So
Went there for 4 years, and then I'm here.
Before we get to LA, before we get to all that, you're in high school, of course. You played varsity all your years.
Varsity.
All your years, never JV.
Nah.
All right.
One no need to.
So, how was your high school career? Like, you playing varsity? Like, how is it? You start in freshman year, like you just go. Did you know the coaches? Did the coaches just see you there?
Yeah, so like they recruited me there. I mean, I wasn't like, I ain't go crazy.
So you was recruited to go to that school?
Yeah, I was recruited to go to that
What school did you go to?
Admiral Farragut Academy.
Shout out to them.
They don't even got no football team no more. They shut it down after I left.
Dang, they private school or what?
Yeah, private.
Okay.
So it's military. So military private. So I went there the first year. It was alright. It was like the football, we was still trash. I showed little flashes, you feel me, on the field here and there. But my coaches saw the potential. Second year I turned up a little bit. But my third and fourth year I was the man. I was junior and senior, I was the man.
And you always play safety? You never played another position?
I played quarterback. I was an offensive player my whole career until I got to college.
How did you turn to playing safety and defense? How did you end up in the other?
It was just a demand when I got to college. You feel me? That we needed a safety, and I kind of made the business decision to go to safety.
That was your own decision?
Right, because I played receiver too, and I just felt like, you feel me, my best opportunity to make it to the league would be safety.
What did you feel like that? What made you feel like that?
Just cause I had tremendous ball skills. I was physical. You feel me? I could run with anybody. So and there's not many 6'2", 6'3" safeties, but it's a gang of 6'2", 6'3" wide receivers. Yeah. You got to be down at 6'5", 6'4", at receiver to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you're in high school, of course.
All right.
And then the offers started coming in. Was it just one school? Was it a lot of schools? Now the school that you picked, was it the school that you always wanted? How did that all work out?
No, so see, me, I only had 7 total football offers.
Yeah.
But it was kind of big. But I had like 30-something track scholarship offers. Wow. You feel me? A lot of schools wanted me to come and run track and then walk on to the football team. I said I wasn't doing that because I was a football player. I knew I was done with track as soon as I got to college. You feel me? Okay. So
track was just something for you to stay active.
Just stay in shape and stuff. I just did that just cause, you feel me? I really ain't even like track like that. But yeah, I only had 7 offers. I remember my first offer was USF. I committed because, you feel me, I felt like, okay, they the ones that gave me my first look, so I felt like they deserved that. But then, as my other offers started coming in, I get Alabama, I get Miami. Damn, you feel me? Yeah. So I get schools like that. I get UConn, I get FAMU, I get, I had mainly the Big East. So it was called the Big East at that time, but I think it's the American Conference now. But yeah, I only had 7 offers, and I chose to go to Miami. I had to actually go to Miami camp to actually get that offer.
Why Miami though? What made you go to Miami?
Shoot, honestly, I was going to USF, but the only reason I went to Miami because USF was so close to home. It was Tampa, but I still wanted to stay in Florida, and I didn't get offered by Florida or Florida State. I only got offered by them for track. And you feel me? I wasn't doing the whole track with the walk-on thing.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, Miami. I can get away from the crib a little bit, but I can still get there when I don't need to or whatever. And then, yeah, that's how that went.
So Miami was it.
Yeah.
So you go to Miami. What happens in Miami? You go there as a freshman. Was it great? Was it not so great?
Nah, it was lit. It was lit. Like my whole college experience was lit. Like I used to fight a lot, like I said. So I went down there. I was getting in fights left and right. You can ask all my teammates.
You was getting fights left and right in college?
Yeah, left and right.
What would make you get in fights though?
I was just real like confrontational. You know what I'm saying? So anything I felt like disrespect, it was gonna get like.
What would be considered disrespectful?
Just anything, like, just back in the day as a jit, anything, like, it was just anything, you feel me, just cause you just got that whole, you feel me, that pride and all that, you feel me, but no, it ain't even that serious these days, you feel me, you learn that as you grow up.
Yeah. All right, so you're in college.
Yeah.
What happens? Do you meet, like, who do you meet there, like, friends, like, family?
Yeah, I met most of my whole friend group there, like who I still keep in contact with today. I shout out my nigga Jaquan Johnson. Shout out Ryan Mays, he down there. Shout out Dion Bush, Tracy Howard, Malcolm Lewis, all them boys down there, man. Them all my dogs down there, man. That's who I met down there. Damari Jones, Earl Moore, Larry Hope. You know what I'm saying? Them all my dogs.
That's good that even though you left out there, you still remember those people and stuff. But
yeah, we still link up and do it. You know what I'm saying? So that's who I met when I first got out there. It was mainly, you know what I'm saying, I was real focused on football. So when I got there, I was trying to start right away. But I was still, you know, I was very just young. So I had a temper. So I wasn't getting on the field because of that.
So you weren't getting on the field at your early years?
Nah, and not until I did get on the field. I ended up starting as a true freshman, but I ended up starting like 3 games as a true freshman.
Okay.
You feel me? But after I started in 3 games, I started the rest of my career. You feel me? Yeah. So yeah, I got there first year, didn't really start. Second year, snap. I was supposed to leave for the draft after.
What were your numbers looking like?
I had 3 picks. I had forced fumbles, tackles everywhere. I was.
You was all over.
I was projected like a 3rd rounder if I would have left early my junior year. So my junior year comes around, I end up getting back surgery. So my plan of leaving, I couldn't leave. You feel me? So my 3rd year, I end up redshirting my 3rd year. I come back my senior year. I end up doing pretty good my senior year too. The scouts want to see one more healthy year, so I got to do a 5th year at Miami. So I end up doing another healthy year. Showing the scouts that I can get through 2 full seasons healthy, even though I had back surgery.
You went through like a moment of adversity right there, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. But at the time, I didn't even look at it as adversity. It was just like, it's just let's get it, like.
Yeah, like let's grind.
Yeah, but now that I look back on it, I understand, like, you know what I'm saying. It was just, thank God I had that type of mindset.
So, being in college, I know you got kids. I know you got a family. Mm-hmm. Actually, I'm really close to like Ace, cool guy. So like, from my understanding, you had Ace when you were in college, right?
Yep, that's why I met my fiance. She played soccer there. She played professional soccer. Then, we had my son in college my last year. That was 2000.
So this was already like before you signed, like right after college. But did you know you was gonna sign? Was it still something like how was it?
Oh yeah, I knew I was gonna sign. I didn't care what really too much happened. Like I knew I was getting to the league. Like I didn't care what happened outside of football. I knew I was getting to the league. I could have had 20 kids, even though I wasn't gonna do that. But I knew I was gonna get to the league regardless. All right, so just because I was just, what I'm saying, that's where I was determined to get. So I was.
How old were you? You were like what, 20, 23, 22?
Yeah, I was 22 at that time.
22.
Yeah.
So, and I'm only asking you this because I'm 26, and they told me that I was gonna have a son at 25, and it was still shocking. It was like, what? And I would say I had a lot of things figured out. I had my house, I had my business, but. How was that moment, man, when you heard you was gonna have how was the moment when you found out you was gonna be a dad, and how was the moment you found out you was gonna be a dad of a boy?
Bro, so I'll be honest with you, like I was raised around, I just told you I'm 1 of 18, like, so when I found out I was gonna get a kid, like having a child, like it was normal to me, like, what I'm saying, it was just like, it was normal, like. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, like, fuck
There
it.
you go.
Fuck it. Like, I'm like, this all I thought. And this ain't no, like, I was thinking, like, man, bro, people who I grew up with had, you know, babies younger than me. And all I'm thinking in my head, like, shit, if they straight, I'ma definitely be straight. Like, the fuck? I'm thinking they straight, I'm straight. You feel me?
So you have him and stuff. So what was it when you found out it's gonna be a boy though? Like, because
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I wanted a girl, but like, I'm happy I got a boy too, but like, I got a girl as well. I do have a girl as well, but you know that I love both my kids, don't get me wrong,
so
but
that was later on down the road, like Ace and
Blaze. Yeah, I had Blaze I was in league. I had her like my second year in league, 2008.
So we're gonna talk about Blaze in a little bit.
Yeah.
So you have Ace, everything is good. Then it comes, you had Ace before draft or after draft?
Before my draft. I had him before my senior year. I had him my junior year.
Dang.
Yeah.
Okay, so you had Ace during your senior year.
Yeah.
Your fiance was still in college.
Yeah.
How was that for her?
No, my fiance wasn't in college. I was in college. My fiance older than me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So she was already out.
Yeah, she was out of college.
Okay, so at that, she was working or something?
We up working.
Okay.
Yeah, just working. But then by that time, I had an agent, so I was straight.
Yeah, you were straight.
Yeah.
But no, that's good because, you know, the fact that she was out of college and, you know, she had her thing, like, you know, that kind of gives you like some freedom of, you know, like
some peace of mind. Like
peace of mind.
Yeah.
So you have Ace. It's draft and stuff. Everything is going good. Draft gets here. Like how was that moment? Like when
that
you
was
got
crazy.
to draft, were you nervous? Like what is going through your mind?
No, I wasn't really too nervous, but I wanted to go at least in the second or third round. At least in the third round I wanted to go, but I ain't make it. I went in the fourth round.
What were you projected that year?
I was the number 5 overall safety, so I was projected like a low third round, late second round pick, but I ended up being like the 12th safety off the board because my back injury, and then I had like some issues in college they had to, like, you feel me?
Okay. But like what, behavior issue?
Yeah, like, you feel me? So some stuff like that. But nah, I would say the first day I already knew I wasn't going the first day. Like, so I had to draft on to see who.
So you weren't even dressed up like you were.
Nah, hell no. I was on the couch watching the TV with my people them. You feel me? So I'm like, okay, boom. I'm just trying to see who going the first day. Second day come. I got hope, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, it's all right even if, you know what I'm saying?
So I'm guessing.
But I knew I was gonna get drafted though. I knew I was gonna get drafted.
I'm guessing there's hella people in your house.
Nah, cause I'm not even that type of dude. Only had like.
I mean, you don't need to be that type of dude. You got 17.
Yeah, but I only had like 9 people at the house.
Okay.
Like 9, yeah, like I only had like 9 people there.
Okay.
So, so I'm a little hopeful that day, but I'm still in my head. I'm like, man, it's all right, even if I don't go, but I'm gonna be pissed. Yeah. You know, even if I don't if I don't go. So I end up not going, right?
Not going on the second day.
Yeah, so after the draft, I go outside, you know what I'm saying? My old boy them come outside trying to cheer me up and shit, like, you know what I'm saying, fix me alcohol drinks or whatever. But I'm like, man, I'm hot. Man, I'm like, man, whatever, dog. So I go to sleep. Soon as we wake up the third day, last day, the final day of the draft, as soon as I get up, I get a phone call. You feel me? That day, so I was the 6th person taken in the 4th round that day.
On the 4th?
In the 4th round, so it was early in the morning. Well, not early, it was like 12 o'clock. Or maybe even earlier than that, like 11 o'clock. But yeah, so I answer the phone, they like, hey, hello, this is Anthony Lynn from the Los Angeles Chargers. We're gonna use our 4th round pick here to take you in the 4th round. So I'm on the phone, I just see.
So you just waking up?
Yeah, I'm just waking up, like, but I'm mad. Like, I think I'm mad from like the day before. Cause now I don't know what round I'm going now, but now shit, thank God, as soon as I get up the next day, I'm the 6th person pick. So I get up, yeah. I'm on the phone, Anthony Lynn from the Los Angeles Chargers called me. That was the head coach at the time. Tell me he gonna use the 4th round pick here on me. So I'm like, damn. So everybody like, who is it? And I'm just pointing at the TV at LAC, and you know what I'm saying? Everybody in the background going crazy. My dad run back in the room crying and stuff. You feel me? So everything.
Shout out to Charlie, man.
Yeah, shout out to Big C, man. Shout out to Big C. But yeah, I get picked. Everything come up on the TV, man. The whole house going crazy, man. I look outside the blinds, the whole hood outside.
For real.
As soon as I look out, like maybe like 30 seconds later, I swear to God, I just look out, it's probably 25, 30 people like right outside the door.
Trying to congratulate you and stuff?
Cars pulling up. I was like, oh shit. So no, that was cool. But yeah, but I tell you, as soon as I got drafted, all that like anger and stuff went out the window as far as like, oh yeah, man, I ain't go. Cause I was like, okay, they didn't give me my chance. Nah, I'm finna just get in here. I'm finna just earn my keep.
So it was the Chargers.
Yeah, it was the Chargers.
How did you feel about the Chargers, man? Like
I loved it. It was the best experience. Like it was the best experience I could have had coming right into the league like that. Like they had, you know what I'm saying, some great coaches there. You know what I'm saying. They was able to put me in a good, you know what I'm saying, a good position. And you know what I'm saying.
You played 4 years there?
Yeah, I played 4 years there.
Your whole rookie.
Yeah, my whole rookie contract. Yeah, and then as soon as I hit the market, I signed a new deal in Jacksonville. Right.
How was living in California? Like going from Florida to California.
Bro, I like California. The only thing, bro, is just the cost of living up there real high, and then, bro, it's so far from everything. Like to get home, you gotta take a 5-hour flight and all that. The whole travel day be like 9 hours, man. I don't be with that. So I definitely like being back over here.
So in California, you have Blaze, right?
No, I had Blaze in St. Pete.
St. Pete.
Yeah.
Well, that was while you were in.
But that's why I was with the Chargers though. But she was born in St. Petersburg, Florida, and then Ace was born in Miami, Florida.
Okay, so she was born in St. Pete.
Mm-hmm.
But while you were in that contract, Ace was born.
Yeah.
How was it knowing that now the daughter that you wanted is on? How was it finding out you were going to be a dad for the second time? Mm-hmm. And how was it finding out that it was a girl?
No, I was happy, bro. I was happy because I like challenges, and I always, you know what I'm saying, thought that raising a girl would be, you know what I'm saying, a little more challenging than raising a boy, you feel me? So I'm just, you know what I'm saying, I like challenges, so, and I felt like, shoot, having a girl, you know what I'm saying, that's a hard challenge for me, but that's a challenge I was willing to take, bro, and I was happy about it, shoot, it was great. It's great now, shoot.
That's awesome, man. So how old is Ace? How old is Blaze?
Ace 6 and then Blaze 3.
And it's a blessing, man. Like every time I come in here, you know, they're full of life and just happy, and so it's amazing. So you're in California for 4 years. California treated you good. Mm-hmm. It's great. Now we're going on to free agency and stuff, and you have to sign your second deal. Like, how was going towards that? And did you know you were gonna sign? Did, you know?
I knew I was gonna sign, but nobody else believed me. Like nobody.
Who was looking for you? Like who was interested?
Oh, everybody was interested, but nobody like, cause I'm not like a big name. You feel me? Yeah. So like, people couldn't believe, but I know my work speak for itself. You know what I mean? Like.
Man, you wasn't a big name over there because ever since you came to Jax, like
yeah, exactly, yeah. When I signed and everything like that over here, then I became a bit, you know what I'm saying. But when I was over there, I wasn't really, you know what I'm saying. They had the Joey Bosa's, they had the Derwin James, they had the Justin Herberts, the Keenan Allens, the Mike Williams. You know what I'm saying? That's a real superstar roster over there. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, like I was cool.
So you start getting offers on your free agency, right?
Yeah.
If you can and if you want, who gave you a couple of offers? Mm-hmm. Of course, Jacksonville being one of them.
Jacksonville gave me an offer.
What made you choose Jacksonville, and what made you come over here?
So Jacksonville gave me an offer. It was out of 32 teams, I probably had like 25 offers.
Wow.
And that was the first day of free agency. Like the first day, and I ended up signing the first day of free agency just because I had so many offers. Like, so it wasn't really nothing I was waiting on.
Who was your top three?
Vegas, Jacksonville, and Denver, and Buffalo.
So man, those are, you know, if you're telling me Vegas, like how old are you? Like 20, 26, 27?
Right now?
Yeah.
I'm 28.
28.
Yeah.
Well, you're a family guy, so it might be different. But to any 28-year-old, you know, you give them Buffalo, they're doing their thing now. Vegas, they're big, you know.
Yeah.
What made you choose Jacksonville? Like
Jacksonville, I'm from Florida, man. I'm from the crib, so I was like, I want to get back to the crib. The cost of living real cool over here.
Yeah.
The taxes A1 over here. So it was the perfect recipe, man.
So it was a whole, you want to be closer to the family, want to make more like smarter and better.
Yeah, absolutely. And I like a challenge. Like Jacksonville need work, and that's what we here.
And you feel like you could be that person.
Oh yeah, and I want to be a part of that. You feel me? I want to be a part of the history.
So you come to Jacksonville, of course, sign your deal, go be a captain first year. You know, we went to some trial and tribulations. Mm-hmm. Obviously, we're different now. We have a better coach, stuff like that. How was it going into that? How was it going into that and changing to what we have now? And what are new things that you have in Jacksonville? I know you have a couple of businesses that you're working towards. You have a new house here in Jacksonville. How has Jacksonville become like the city to like help you and everything? Like, tell us a little bit of what are you looking at in football and like other than football?
I mean, in football, I'm looking to bring a championship to the city. Like, I feel like once you bring a championship to a city like this, you know what I'm saying? You kind of, you know what I'm saying? You good in this city.
You can make history too.
You know what I'm saying? Because you came here, you did what you were supposed to do. You came and actually helped the city. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like you'll be good in the city like that just because of the support that a city like this got. A city like this got such like amazing support. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially from the black community, which I love. So, and then as far as outside of football, I got a few things going on. I'm big into real estate, so I'm always looking to invest in land and any type of houses, anything like that. And I think, Jacksonville, like all you need is somebody to come in here and put up something, man, because you know what I'm saying, it's already waterfront. It's beautiful here. Like last year was my first time I ever been in Jacksonville. Like, and I'm from Florida. I had never been up here, and I was like, dang, it kind of shocked me. Yeah. So that's why I bought my house here and all. So
it's still growing too. So like
yeah. So I'm big into real estate outside of football. You know what I'm saying? I got my label that I'm launching here in a few months. You know, with one of my artists. And yeah, man, I'm just trying to get things going and set up and set a nice foundation here, man. I like it.
That's good. So I'm gonna get his mustache. So now I'm gonna get to talk a little bit of how me and Rayshawn have connected and some of the things that we do together. Like to be honest, like that year that Rayshawn was signed was probably like my second year working with the Jaguars, and I just felt for some reason like this year is gonna take off. So Daniel Thomas gets me in with connected with Rayshawn, and it was crazy because at the time we were signing a lot of the same. We were signing like a bunch of corners, and we already had corners, a bunch of safeties. And like I don't even remember why the negative thought I think somebody was like, yeah, they're just signing safeties, and Daniel was like, I'm not worried, bro. Like God put me here. Whoever comes is just gonna come be like they're gonna be my teammate. We're gonna be together. And little did he know, Rayshawn came here and they were like good friends. So DT puts me with Rayshawn. Rayshawn comes in here, and this is something that I told Rayshawn like last time. Like I was really like going crazy inside because it was like my first like big name like in the city like player, but I still kept my cool, because like I don't want to show that out there. So me and Rayshawn kicked it off. He kept getting haircuts, kept being friends and stuff. Right now we are working, and we're gonna get back to the city. I believe we're going to St. Pete, July 14th, give back, back to school, give back to the kids, free haircut and stuff like that. So what I'm trying to say with this is that, I was always involved in sports and something, and I don't play sports, but somehow through cutting hair, I've been involved with sports, I've been involved with sports. And what I'm trying to show you guys is if you stick to what you got to do and you're just great, there is a lot of things that you could do with cutting hair, with photography, with being whatever you want to be.
Yeah, anything.
So I would say that me with not only with Rayshawn, but with a lot of players, I get to be really, really close and give back to the community. Rayshawn knows everything that is going on with my shows and my barbershop and everything. We have conversation on possibly doing other big things in the city. So, just if you're gonna cut hair, don't just cut a person's hair. Give more than that. Look at let them see value in you. And that's going to lead us to talk about also other things that Rayshawn is doing. Rayshawn is a person that I look up to. He's full of giving back. He's not a guy that, no, I'm not going to do that. So the fact that when he told me, yeah, I want to help my city, St. Pete, will you come with me? I was like, yeah, it's on. We're going. Mm-hmm. But it's going to get us to talk about this other topic. And it's about him opening I don't know if it's a music label or I don't know what it is, but it's two-way. Tell us about two-way. What's the whole purpose with two-way? What is it?
Man, two-way is my artist side, if that makes sense. That's my artist side, and I'm not talking about music artist. It's just my where I can get real creative, if that makes sense. So the first thing I'm doing on the two-way right now, people don't know I love music, bro. I love music. I've been doing music for years. I just ain't dropped nothing. I don't, what I'm saying? I just kind of do music on the side, but I got an artist that I'm trying to push, and y'all gonna see him in a couple months, even sooner than that probably. But yeah, I got an artist that I'm trying to push right now, so I'm launching under two-way. So I'm doing a bunch of things on the two-way, a few things on the two-way, but under two-way I'm doing a music label as well, and basically I'm gonna try to put my artists on, and one thing I found that I was good at was, just investing in other people's skill sets and helping them kind of, accomplish their dreams and just so they can do the same for somebody else. So two-way is just all about helping people set up what they're trying to set up and accomplish their dreams, and basically giving them a blueprint almost, you know what I'm saying? And helping them get there. And whether that be a music artist, a painter, I'm working with athletes in the future.
Just artists as a whole.
Artists as a whole. It can be anything. Cooks, you know what I'm saying? Cooks are artists, you know what I'm saying? So anything that I can help assist, with and help use my resources with, and
and grow, yeah. So that's what you're doing. So.
Yep.
Man, that's just amazing, and I'm glad to even be part of that. Yes, we're gonna keep this going for a little bit more. We're almost coming to an end, but basically you see it cleaned up. He got the nice tent fade right there, 1.5 to a 1 on the sides. I cleaned up the face. He doesn't like it too thin. He doesn't like it going too crazy, but I went ahead and fixed them up. Now, one thing that I want to say, if you guys want to know more about two-way, if you guys want to know more about what I have going on, if you want to know more about what we have going on, go ahead and follow Rayshawn and all his platforms. What are your platforms, Rayshawn?
So my main page, that's my, I post a lot of my football content on there. So that'd be Jenkz, JENKZ_26. And then, my management page, my management/production page is going to be two-way 2, so that's gonna be way 2, and then you can find me there.
So basically, like he said, those are all his platform. If you want to know about two-way, if you want to know about probably things that he's gonna get in real estate, I'm pretty sure that's gonna be up there. Sure. If you want to know about give backs to the community, to the city,
Giveaways.
Whatever you guys want to know, follow him on that platform, and also subscribe to my channel, follow the channel, follow me on social media. On Instagram, Nando_787. Follow us on Instagram too for the biggest expo in Northeast Florida, Jackson Elite Barber Expo. He's also gonna be there. If you guys wanna get to know him, if you guys wanna get to talk to him, I'm sure he's great with kids and all that stuff. I'm very thankful for you being part of that show. Anything that you guys want, go ahead and follow us on social media. You know, connect with us through there, talk to us through there, and just stay tuned. This is another episode of The House Call, and you know, this time is with Rayshawn Jenkins. See you.
Yeah.